I've come up with 5 of the easiest businesses you guys could start with minimal effort, and as always, I make sure they're halal for you. And I've been doing that for the last couple of weeks, if not months. And so if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to continue coming up with some amazing business ideas that are unique, that are permissible, easy, part-time, might make you millionaires. But let's get right into it. I know when you're working a job and you don't have that much time, you need something. You just need one business hustle side thing that you can start that isn't going to take that much effort, that could end up giving you 1,000, 2,000, maybe even more a month extra. And that makes a big difference. And some of these business ideas will give you much more than that £1,000-2,000 a month. And some of them, well, they'll give you the extra £1,000-2,000 very quickly, which by the way can make a big difference. And bearing in mind, when you start a business alongside your job, you're obviously going to try saving on the taxes and that sort of thing. So if you had a second job, you're going to get taxed a lot more compared to if you have a business, and obviously you're running expenses and you're saving taxes and that sort of thing. So it makes complete sense to spend some time on a side hustle business. Try coming up with an online business that you could start. Here are all 5 of the business ideas, because if one isn't relevant, another one might be for you, and we're gonna have subcategories. And so number 1, become a LinkedIn specialist. LinkedIn is somewhere where you can actually make a lot of money, and I'm going to break down how exactly you can make money. So what you need to do first of all is understand exactly how LinkedIn works, understand exactly how you can make a profile look very good. And sometimes it's a case of watching 3-4 hours of YouTube content and you'll get a very good idea on how to make a profile look good. And you could genuinely charge people £50, £100. I mean, you could start at £50. Think about it like this: £50 you can start at, and you can charge 10 customers. And if you charge 10 people a month, which I promise you isn't a lot of people, you'd be making £500 extra a month. And you could do that over the weekend, you could do that in the evenings. And LinkedIn is the sort of place that everyone is wanting to do better at. Why? Because, well, your employer sees it, you might end up applying for a different job. And trust me when I say, as a recruiter, as someone who's been in the recruitment industry for the last 10 years, I can tell you that a lot of employers will look at your LinkedIn profile. It does make a big difference. So £50 is nothing, and you could even charge £100 for specialist services if you're good at what you do. And well, think about it. If you're charging £100 and you charge 10 customers, you'll make £1,000 extra a month on top of your salary. And well, if you start doing more and you start marketing more, you start getting it out to more people. And how do you do that? I'll even tell you that. But once you do and you can get 20 people, well, you're looking at £2,000 a month. And some of the best ways to get customers yourself could be to be active yourself on LinkedIn. Post as much as you can on LinkedIn. Go on social media, Instagram, TikTok. Pay people to promote your services. You'll be surprised. Some of these pages only want £50 or £100 for a post, and you can actually get 2 or 3, 4 customers. And so you can run ads, you can pay social media influencers, you can pay meme pages, and more importantly, you can create content yourself. Which, by the way, leads me onto my second business idea. But this second business idea is going to have subcategories to exactly how you can make money. And hear this out. Now, a lot of people are Muslims that watch me, right? If you're a Muslim, make sure you smash that like button, right? Because we got to support a brother that's trying to make these videos for you guys. So, number 2, a LinkedIn influencer. Now, influencer, you're going to be like, I don't want to be an influencer. I don't want to make videos. Okay, that's fine. But you can write something, right? And so today, sometimes you just need to write about your work, your job, statistics, how it is for Muslims in, working environments, how it was growing up for you when you were in school, college, university. Trust me, when you write on LinkedIn, it is super powerful. And I'll even tell you ways where you can get a lot of traction. I went up about 4,000 followers in the last, I think it's about 2-3 months. And I haven't honestly posted as much as I should have. But some things do really, really well on LinkedIn. And so writing a long post, and which is obviously quite, interactive, is great. But if you actually put a picture and then write the post, usually I find I do get a lot more traction on those sort of posts. But if you don't want to do videos, if you don't want to do photos, if you don't want to do that, trust me when I say just start writing on LinkedIn, become a bit of an influencer. Now, how can you make money as a LinkedIn influencer? Honestly, you could do affiliate marketing. You could do mentoring calls. You could do promotions for other businesses. In fact, any business you start, then you could get clients for. I myself, by the way, have managed to get at least 6 or 7 clients that pay upwards of, you know, 10,000, 15,000 pounds at least each on LinkedIn, right? And so that's a lot of money. It shows the power of posting and being active on social media. Now, cool, you don't want to do something on Instagram and TikTok, and it's not for everyone. I completely get that, but you can write a post on LinkedIn every single day. If you do that every single day, you will make money. Now, in affiliate marketing, you can make 500, 1,000 pounds. Promotions, you can look at 1,000, 2,000 pounds per post once you get a decent amount of a following. And if you're doing something for yourself, a business for yourself, then you will make a lot of money by being active on LinkedIn as an influencer. Now, number 3 is something I've done more recently. I am seeing, alhamdulillah, I'm seeing good results. I am really seeing some good results, and I'm sharing it with you guys. I went and set up an office in Pakistan myself. You don't need to do that. You can do it from home. And what I'm going to say is number 3, the middleman. Middleman is perfect because what you're doing is, again, look, not only am I giving you guys business ideas, but I'm showing you how you could technically do all of these well, the top 3 at least, you could do all of those business ideas, and they're all interlinked. Because look, if you're active on LinkedIn, then what you could do is you get a bit of a following, and number 3 is becoming the middleman, right? What is the middleman? Middleman is you hire someone in the Philippines, in Pakistan, in India to carry out some work, and it could be something like customer service, sales, marketing, that sort of thing. You're active on LinkedIn. You've been posting for 7, 8, 9, 10 months. You then post out, I have people, or I have a company where we provide sales, marketing, customer service, administrators, virtual assistants, whatever it might well be, for a fraction of the price. Let me know if you're interested. By the way, when I did that, wasn't including the clients that I just mentioned. I managed to get 3 or 4 clients that paid me for my services in Pakistan from LinkedIn. So it works. And I did it for 2 or 3 months. Now, what you need to do is charge people, for example, 300 or 400 pounds a month to provide this person. You provide the person, they're going to take about 100, 150 pounds, and they'll do it from their house. They'll do all the work. You get the customers. You then give the work to them. You're the middleman. You can carry on working your job. It doesn't take a lot of effort. It genuinely is just a case of being a little bit active, trying to get business. Now, you can make cold calls. You could be a lot more active. You could do sales. You could, send out, social media advertisements, whatever you want to do. But the point is still, you get the people, you provide them to the companies, and you can make a decent 300-400 pound per client. And honestly speaking, in a month, 2 months time, if you get 5 or 6 people paying you 300 to 400 pound, take away the 100 pound that you're going to pay the person, you're looking at 300 pound roughly profit per person. Now, your cost is very minimal because they're working from home and you're just giving them the work. Now, if you get 5 people, that's a 1,500 pound a month. And by the way, it's continuous. It's every single month. You don't need to do that again and again and again, because that person would carry on working for this company. 1,500 pound, and it's not a lot of work. You could do your job, minimal effort. I'm trying to give you guys value. If you still haven't hit the like button, I'll be honest, I'm starting to get upset now. Now, number 4, and again, there are subcategories in this. Teach something. Look, you could teach maths, English, science, you could teach cooking, you could teach accounting, you could teach sales, marketing, business. There's a lot of things you could teach. And to give you an idea, a lot of people are making a lot of money teaching things. And say, for example, you today teach 10 people. And you teach 10 people and you charge them, I don't know, £100 a month to run 4 webinars. So technically that's £25 per webinar. And you have just 10 people. It's very interactive. You're going to be making £1,000 extra a month working 1 hour on a Saturday. And guess what? What is going to get you those 10 customers? Maybe LinkedIn, maybe social media marketing, maybe running ads. But the point is, teaching something is super lucrative. You can, again, it doesn't have to be on the sales, marketing, business side. It can be something on English, math, science, that sort of thing. And if you really feel like you don't know anything, I personally would go attain a skill. I would go learn something myself, become good at it, and then teach that. If you feel like you don't have that, then you know what? Then you become the middleman again. You find someone who has something to teach and you take them to the market and you say, I'm going to market it for you and I'll take 25, 30%, whatever percent you want to take. Middleman is amazing. I'm telling you guys, once you become a middleman, you find someone who does have something they can teach. You take them to the market, you do the marketing, you get them the customers, post on LinkedIn, right? Because you don't want to make videos and photos and If you don't want to do that, then you can do the LinkedIn thing. Now, number 5, again, we're trying to get eyes on our businesses, eyes on our whatever we're doing. And so starting a newsletter. Let me explain how you can make money starting a newsletter. A lot of people are joining newsletters to get free information, teach someone something, maybe it's just having a chit chat. Maybe it's just having a good community vibe, whatever you have as an overall subject for your newsletter. Start a newsletter. You could do affiliate marketing, you could run promotions, you can sell something from your business, you can start a business. You're gonna have customers because you've got a newsletter. Other companies will want to use your newsletter, even if you've got 1,000, 1,500 people on your newsletter. If you've got 1,500 people on your newsletter, I'll pay you. I would pay you £500 or £1,000, depending on what you talk about on your newsletter, to put out an article. And so even 1,500 people is a lot of people. And yes, it might take you 3-4 months, right? Maybe longer. But once you get to that 3-4 month mark, imagine being able to make £1,000, £1,500 a month. Again, with minimal effort, guys. This is the thing. None of these businesses are a lot of work. Now, I did have another business idea, and I really did want to mention it, but this video has already gone on for quite a long time. So like this video, share with your family or friends. And if you did like this video, then I'm going to mention the 6th business as well as other businesses in another video. But that's all from me.